Hi there everyone, Maggie M from Oz here. I hope everyone is well and you're travelling okay at this moment in time. I'm here to do my cash stuffing. There's a couple of changes, as I said last time in my video, but we will just go through them. As I said, as time goes on, it will evolve. So, we'll just go with the flow to see how things are going. So having said what I said last week, I've made a new little cheat sheet just so I've got what I can use at the moment. I've got my jar for the coins. Let's get started. First thing I want to do is empty out the coins from my wallet, and you'll notice this is different. It's only because this is an old wallet of mine that I'm using just to see if it's working for me. Actually, there's not much money in here at all. I've got my citrine, but nothing else, and that's because I went out yesterday and used the money that was in there. So that's it, and no other things in the wallet, so that can go aside. What we've got today to use, because it's been a heavy week with bills here, I'll count this out for you. So it's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. So that's $90 all up for our cash saving stuffing. We've got our new little one that I bought from All Budgets. This one's a rollover one, which probably won't be used today because there's nothing to roll over at this stage, I don't believe. But we will check. That's the whole idea. And then we've got my binder. As I said, I put it all into one, which made it easier for me until, things pick up. So let's get started. So with our cheat sheet, we've got Maggie. I get $20. So I might as well take this one, the $20 note, and put it in. You can see Maggie, pop it in there. And it's been a busy week here, so I haven't really had a chance to spend a lot of time on this. So I haven't filled out my budget sheets. I promise I will get to those just to show you how I would do it. It's not a perfect world, things get caught up. We've had a few things going on at home. So, yeah, it's just a matter of fitting in when I can. But it's lovely to hear from you all. And it's lovely to see everybody's videos when I've got a chance to watch them. It's fantastic. Household is $10. So let's pop $10 in there right now. So $10 goes to household. Dining out and entertainment. Oh, we've got a little bit of money here, and we don't roll this one over. We keep what's in here because we will be going out for dinner very shortly. So at the moment, there's $57 in there. Another 10 will make it $67. That's in there. So that's really good. It's adding up. It's expensive to go out for a meal these days, but, it's worth it when there's a treat happening, or, if you want to buy out for, like, takeaway in. So this one's gifts, and that's receiving 10 today. Bearing in mind that the money that was in there a couple of pays ago got spent because I had a couple of presents to buy. The $5 challenge right here is $5, and that doesn't get rolled over either. That stays in here, and it hopefully builds up. That's the whole idea. I do it a bit differently for other people. I make a point of putting that in my list. I have a friend that does it, and she just uses, takes something out of her shopping money that's left over. For me, I'd rather put it aside straight away because I know that if it's in my wallet, I'll spend it. So it's teaching me slowly. It's a long process, but it does teach. Blessings is getting nothing. I did have money in there, but we spent it. This one's beauty, and beauty is getting $10. Now, next one is Oscar, the pooch. I've given him a big envelope now, plastic envelope, because I changed the binders as I showed you. Oscar's getting $10. That's him done. Savings, last but not least, is getting $5. And sometimes you're going to be able to put more in than other times, depending on what's happening. Because as I said, ours is a slow process and it takes time to build up money. So, you know, when you've got to pay a bill and it's got to be due within 2 weeks, you've got to actually pay the bill. This is a long game for us. So it takes time to build this up. But we're going to keep at it and we're going to get it done. This is the binder done. The last two things I have to put down for is in my little one. Let's have a look what we've got in here. So I actually haven't spent any of that, so that's good. Coffee, these don't get rolled over either. It's only the big ones that do, because coffees, you know, will always be there. Coffee was getting on the other side. Can you see? Oh, it's very hard to show you. There. Maggie is not being done because I've done it in this one, so that doesn't get touched. Coffee gets $5, and what I'm going to do is take that out, the $5 that was in there, and put the 10 in. So that's $5 that was already there and $5 that I'm putting in, so that makes 10. Just so we're straight up. So now I've got $10 in there, and I haven't had a coffee out, so that's why it's not been used. And miscellaneous gets $5. So now that other $5 goes in here, and we've got 10. So it's been a short week, short pay, as I said this time round, because we had a lot of expenses to pay out. And the rates and taxes were due, and, you know, we just had to pay them. Of course you do. So we're building up slowly, and for this time next year, I believe that we'll be sitting quite well, and that's the whole point. Lockdown ends in Melbourne, I think it's tonight. So hopefully we'll go and get to see our son, who's in Canberra, but we'll get to come and we'll be able to meet up in Melbourne and go down and see them, which will be lovely. So that's a little bit of saving for me. So I've got to get my skates on and start saving some money. So that's my cash saving stuffing at the moment. This is the one that I'm using for my rollovers. And as I said, there's nothing in there this pay, but hopefully when November comes, October, the one for the end of October and the next into November, which will be my next pay, there'll be something to put in here. We'll see how we go. I've been really, really good though, but you know, you do have to spend some things. Like tomorrow, I've got to go out and buy some things for dinner tomorrow night, which you don't even have in the house, and someone's got to pay for that, so that will come out of our shopping money. But normally I would take it out of, like, you know, money that I've got in my envelopes, but I want to do that. It's really about retraining and what you do. So these will get filled eventually. At the moment, this moment in time, I've done what I could stuff and I'm happy. That's really the end game for me. And as I said, in a year's time, I see us doing really, really well. It's just going to take time. So that's us done and dusted. Thanks for popping in, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.